up, gang? Hey man, I got a banger video. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe. Also make sure you join the CLG community 7-day free trial. Link is in the pinned comments, link is in the description. You have nothing to lose. Join the community. If you like it, it's only $48 a month afterwards. Without further ado, let's just jump right into this video.
I don't think date nights can ever get old, but I think so many years down the road, to keep things exciting, I think kids help that in a relationship. I see the point of kids after you've been with someone for so long.
So basically what you just said across the table is, you will get bored of me.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna get bored of you.
How did you navigate breaking up in front of the world, Nikki?
Well, having 2 public breakups.
Almost 4 years ago, we made a video about John Cena insisting that Nikki Bella sign an airtight relationship contract. They weren't even married. Nikki was just moving into his house, and John already knew what time it was. 75 pages. You could see the point he was making.
You're right. I should have told you before you packed the first box. I guess the reason I didn't ask you when I asked is because I didn't want to take something so wonderful and immediately it up with something so business. This is what my life is. This is what it's become. You met my family. You think my mom paid for that house herself?
Yeah?
She didn't. My brother lives in that house.
Come on.
They're expecting a child. My younger brother who's got medical problems, I make sure he's okay. I always tell them I'm a horse brother, but I try the best to be the best provider that I can. I just don't want to ever be in a position where that's in jeopardy.
John Cena
that brother, good. Hold on. You want to talk about breaking down by the molecules of how a masculine man communicates with a woman to establish order? That is a shining example.
So our settlement is what everyone saw. Yes, I had to give him $200,000. That's what happens when you're the breadwinner. The breadwinner. You know, the one thing is our judge, we did private mediation, said at the end of it, this is the first time in all the years I've done this where a woman had to pay a man.
Right.
Now let me tell you the learning lesson. If you ever get married again, promise me you will make them sign a prenup.
And let's be clear, this was a steal. With a net worth of $10 million, a $200,000 payout is getting off easy. Women only understand the value of a prenup when their money is on the line.
It's just so funny is that when women talk about this on their platforms, often they're exalted for the information, right? Like, meanwhile, on this side of the internet, men saying the exact same thing to men, when it impacts men way more often. I looked out at my comment section and I'm a red pill incel little dick bitch. Why y'all do me like that?
So you've seen it firsthand. I really wanted to play that whole clip out so you guys can watch it. You can understand female nature. You can just really get a grasp on it, because the better you understand it, the better you perform. Now, what I'm going to break down is how feminism has destroyed women. Because at the end of the day, what feminism has basically forced women to do is for women to become like men, right? All of the traits that make a man attractive is what women are becoming. Selfish, all types of stuff, right? This is why a small percent of the population is actually narcissist, but a very high percent of women say that they have dated a narcissist. At the end of the day, these women are becoming the men that they want to, like, they are becoming the men that they are attracted to. Because men should be having these conversations. Men should be forcing women to sign prenups. Men should be the selfish ones trying to figure out what they want out of the relationship, not the woman. The woman's main job is to serve the man. There's nothing else about it. The woman's job is to pick her leader. So the woman has a little bit more choice, right? She has a little bit more say in who she gives sexual access to. So because she has that choice, she can turn down man after man after man, and then one man might come up, or one man might talk to her, or one man might reach out to her, and she's just going to make herself super available to that man, meaning that she is choosing her leader. She is choosing the person that she wants to follow. So the way I look at it is, if you chose me as your leader, you're going to have to submit leadership to me. There's a reason you didn't choose all those other guys that hollered at you. There is a reason you didn't choose all those other men that hollered at you. For whatever reason, they didn't do it for you. I did. I'm the leader. These are my rules. It's that simple. And I know a lot of guys, they're going to listen to what I'm saying. They're going to be like, CJ, that's kind of extreme. Extreme times calls for extreme measures. It sounds extreme, but at the end of the day, men are been so feminized that they have to hear this message, because even after they hear my message, they still don't become dominant. A man will be this feminized, right? He'll hear my message and he'll tick up a little bit, but then he's really supposed to be here, but he ticked up here. He needs to get to here for even to actually make sense. Now, is there actually a thing called toxic masculinity? Yes, there is, but most guys don't reach that level. Toxic masculinity is where, and I mean, you can call it toxic if you want to, but this is what I would call toxic, and I could be wrong, right? What I would call toxic is a guy who is leading a woman to destruction. That's what I would call a toxic guy, right? There are guys out there, and women choose these guys, right? It's still the woman's fault, but there are guys out there that get their women addicted to drugs. There are guys out there that get their women addicted to all kinds of, get their women in severe, deep debt financially. Like, they take out cars in her name, they take out loans, they do this, like, they do a lot of stuff. There are guys, and they're not responsible men. They're not guys who actually, they get the woman to get the loan for them, and then they do something with the money. They just blow the money. You know what I mean? Like, the dude get $100K from a bank and blow it all, because he has no money management skills. He's trash when it comes to actually managing money. Does it make sense? So now this lady's in debt. Now this lady, I mean, everybody, a lot of people take advantage of women. The government, I would say the government is toxic masculinity. The government tells women what they want to hear to get them in debt, 200, 300,000. Student loans, because they tell them, you have to go to school, girl. You have to do this. You have to do this. That's toxic masculinity. What I call toxic masculinity is a guy leading her to destruction. So all of the things that she thinks that are good masculinity things, because they use their words the right way and they make her feel good about herself, like telling her to go to college and get into debt, and then she doesn't even use the damn degree. It's girls who went to law school and then they found out how stressful it is, and then they fucking quit. It was too stressful of a job, so I decided to make YouTube content because I was so stressed out being a lawyer. I don't know why I went to school, because you're trying to compete with men. Your brain isn't necessarily, a woman's brain is not necessarily built to handle the levels of stress that a man's brain is built to handle. This is why when women try to become CEOs and high staff, they start to lose their mind. They literally start to have very high anxiety, depression, stress. Like, stress affects a woman's body differently than it affects a man's body. A man can handle stress better than a woman because a man was built to handle stress better than a woman. And me saying this, women will be like, that's sexist, that's this, that's this. Okay, whatever. Call me sexist then, goddammit. Call me a misogynistic, whatever. You know what I mean? Unlike Charlie Kirk, I don't run from my goddamn titles. If the fucking shoe fit, it fits. Call me a womanizer, you can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. At the end of the day, I don't run from my titles. If I read the definition in the book and it fits my personality, I'd be like, oh yeah, damn, you got a point. I might be goddamn sexist. You know what I mean? I might be goddamn misogynistic. But when I call Charlie Kirk a goddamn racist, people be like, oh, well, he's not racist because he said one good thing about black people. Shut the fuck up. Dylan Roof had his best friend was black. Come on now. Get out of here. I could still be sexist and still fucking love women. God damn it. But I know that they beneath me. You get what I'm trying to say? And if people tried to corner me and say, CJ, you sexist, I'd be like, you know what? Somebody read the definition of sexist. Somebody pull out the definition. And if that definition sound like me, I'd be like, you goddamn right. So what's the point? What we arguing about? What's the argument? I'm sexist? Okay. That's the argument? Okay, cool. You feel me? Now, Am I using that information to harm women? No. You can call me whatever you want to call me. There is no woman that I am purposely leading down a harmful path. If anything, every woman that I've been introduced to their life has been better. The women that I've dealt with. And some people be like, well, you broke their hearts and da-da-da. No, I didn't. No, I did not break them little girls' hearts. They broke their own fucking hearts. Because they didn't want to play their role no more. They didn't want to be the side chick no more. And then they decided to leave. Now they hurting. They broke their own goddamn hearts. They could have stayed and played the side. Still would have been, hey, I treat my girls well. I take them out. You know what I mean? Take them on dates from time to time. You know what I mean? And every time, even if it's not spending money on them, then my presence with them brings them joy in their life. See, when they with a guy like me, they forget all their stresses. They forget all their problems. They just in the moment with me. I force them to be in the moment a lot of times. Now, if they get to acting up, I get on, hey, you know what I mean? We address that head on. And once that's addressed head on, I've had conversations with girls where they came on the phone talking mess. You don't love me. You don't text me. Da, da, da. We address that problem. Same conversation. They're like, baby, I love you so much. I don't know why. I get so crazy. I don't know why. My brain's everywhere. But every time I talk to you, everything is just, exactly. I'm not leading these girls to take heroin, drugs, weed. Hey, smoke some weed. Take some of this heroin. Take some of this. Give me all the money at your bank account. If anything, I'm paying for their dates. I'm paying for their dinner. Now, some girls give me money out of the kindness of their heart, but they never give me more than what the fuck I gave them. You get what I'm trying to say? And if it was the opposite way around, where she giving you more money for your time, your presence, whatever, that still ain't bad. You feel me? That's disposable income that she has, that she wants to give to her man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, luckily, the girls that I rock with, if I ever needed them to clean their bank account for me, they would do it, right? Especially my main. If I told her, hey, this is what you got in your bank account, I need all of it. Trust me. She will give it to me. She's not going to ask me questions. You get what I'm trying to say? Some of my rotation chicks, if I tell them, hey, this is what I need, they will give it to me. No questions asked. They trust me because I've always done right by them. So you can call me these names, but at the end of the day, I'm not leading a girl to a path of destruction. I'm showing them a good time. We having fun. And all I want in return is, this is what I want in return. I want submissiveness. I want sexual access. You feel me? However I want it. You get what I'm trying to say? I want sexual access. I want submissiveness. I want reliability. That's very big for me out of a woman. I need reliability. Since all these women talking about all the shit they want from men, I'm talking about all the shit I need out of a woman. I need a woman that's reliable. If I say I need you here, baby, I need you there. You understand where I'm coming from? I need you there. We don't got time for the back and forth. I need you there. Show up. Be there. You get what I'm trying to say? This is what I need. I don't even ask much out of a woman. You know what I mean? And I need her to be happy doing this stuff. Don't nothing get me more upset than a woman cleaning and being submissive with a stank face. If it's not in your nature, baby girl, don't worry. I'll drop you. If this is not naturally who you are, because it is who you are, you're fighting your nature. Because when you're really rocking with a man, you want to serve and love and show gratitude to that man. Because the girls I'm dealing with, I don't even ask them to cook. They be like, oh baby, I cooked something. Oh, tell me if you like it. Oh, I made this new recipe. I know you like this, so I decided to make this. Like, that's how I'm coming. You understand where I'm coming from? That's how I'm rocking. See, I like to pick the girls that like to do that naturally. Wake me up to a blowjob. They just like taking care of a brother. Nigga, wake up. You ever woke up to some head? It's a different ball game. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get tired of doing the goddamn process on your chick. Sometimes you gotta wake up to it. Damn, girl, what the fuck got it into you? You know what I'm trying to say? You think you dreaming. It's not a dream. It's real life. But these women are trying to become masculine. They talking about some, I had to pay my husband $200,000. And the guy thinks that I never seen a woman have to pay a man. You better get a prenup next time. See, but they don't see. Men want coochie so bad. They'll dudes will sell out their own gender for some coochie. Women, they don't sell out their gender for some dick. And I understand why, because coochie is so hard to get for most men. I get it. So men naturally become simps. They naturally want to be in the girl ear. They naturally want to tell the girl advice. Man, I don't know. I wouldn't have done that if I was you. You need a prenup. I never seen a woman pay. I bet you he didn't say that to all them goddamn men that he saw pay in that goddamn divorce court. Nasty ass motherfucking judge. Oh, horny ass little motherfucker. See, these niggas be suckers. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The system is rigged against you. Pussy power is powerful, but only the few that pussy don't got that kind of effect on them. And the reason that the pussy don't got that kind of effect on them, because they can get pussy fairly easily. Not every night. Now we're doing the Miami CLG Miami takeover. You know what I'm saying? First night, Thursday, everybody there, you know, in shape. Every one of those dudes can get the woman, get any woman, like not any woman, no guy can get any woman, but you know what I'm trying to say? All of those dudes have the capability of being elite. You feel me? If not now, eventually. Every guy that was in that room has the capability of becoming elite. Every one of them. You get what I'm trying to say? We had a good time. Obviously, I pulled, I think it was like the third or fourth girl I talked to. I talked to 1, 2, 3. I know I talked to at least 3 or something, but like the first girl I talked to, I pulled to her crib. If you want more details on that, join the CLG community. Obviously, I'm not giving all that details out here on the free YouTube stuff no more, because we got people watching for sure. But if you want more details on that, join the CLG community, join the live Q&A. We're going to have a live Q&A tonight, even though I am still going to be doing the Miami takeover with the CLG guys, but I'm also going to be jumping on the live call as well. So, yes, for all you guys that want to become elite with women sooner rather than later, it's a 7-day free trial. Click the link in the comment. Click the link in the description. It's easy to find. Join the CLG community, 7 days free. You know, jump in there, read the other people's success, DM me, DM other people, set up a free one-on-one call. Do what it takes to become elite, because at the end of the day, you're going to thank yourself for having this superpower and women not being able to control you. Because if they ever get out of line, you can just go out and get it off the muscle. You get what I'm trying to say? You can just go out and get it off the muscle. If you go out every night with this skill set, no matter what city you in, no matter what town you in, no matter what, even if you can do it online, you can, whatever. If you have this type of mindset, you can get it off the muscle. And nothing is better than being able to get it off the muscle, because there is no girl that can hold that pussy power over you. See, what girls expect is girls expect you to have scarcity. They expect you to not be able to pull nothing but them, and that's how they hold their power over you, because they believe you can't really get it like that. But once they know that you can get it like that, that's when they go back to their submissive role. They don't give you that much back talk. They love cooking, they love cleaning, they love sucking, they love fucking, they love all the traditional stuff. When she knows, damn, if this nigga leave me, I'm down bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really bringing much value to his life outside of coochie, and he can get that anywhere. So let me show him that I'm more valuable than coochie. You get what I'm trying to say? So you have to understand that. You have to understand the power dynamic. You know what I mean? And some of you guys have to work towards that. That's what the CLG community is all about. Yes, some of you guys have to change your mindset. Some of you guys have to work towards it. Some of you guys, you know, have to be more of a more valuable of a person, of a man, of a human being. You feel me? And what I mean by value, I mean everything. Foundation, knowledge. You know, female nature is having knowledge about female nature. It means that you're more valuable. Because once you have knowledge about female nature, you're less likely to be duped, scammed, or, finessed out of your wealth when you do make it. That's why women love men that they can't manipulate, because they know that, damn, this is a smart guy. I run across so many doofuses, so many guys that are easily manipulated, but this one, he's not going for it. So lock in, learn how to turn on your care, learn how to be masculine, learn how to be elite. Like I said, the link is in the comments, the link is in the description. 7-day free trial, bro, it's nothing. Just jump in. It'll be the best money you ever spent in your life. You know what I mean? And right now, like I said, I'm in the middle of the CLG Miami takeover, getting these guys out. You know what I mean? Thursday was the first day, but getting these guys out, getting these guys, in the mix, hitting the beach, talking, just getting them out of their comfort zone. You know what I mean? Because eventually this is gonna become second nature, and that's what I want it to be. I want it to be second nature. You see something, you go get it. You see something, you go get it. If it's yours, you go get it. You get what I'm trying to say? And with that being said, I'm out.